Hey guys, we're out here in the Crypto Coin Show studio with our new show, the 3Doges. I'm at Crypto Coin Show on Twitter. This is at Jesse Couch, at I'm Not the Wolf, Wolf of Poloniex. We're here in the studio ready to talk some technical analysis. We have a couple coins. Crypto. Let's start with Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin's been consolidating for about 2 months in the $9,000 range. Where do you see it going? Wolf, let's start with your thoughts.
So right now we're consolidating in what seems like a descending triangle on the 4-hour, and I feel if we break that support, we're definitely going down towards the mid 7,000, maybe even 7,100 on the lower range. But if we go down there and find some support down there, then we create a very large inverse head and shoulders pattern, and that could launch us all the way up to 20K, possibly. Otherwise, if we break the resistance that we're currently at right now, then that would be a coil for a large spring move up towards 14K as well. And, at this point, it's basically 50-50. This is a no trade zone in every sense of the way. And the safest is to just wait for the support or the resistance to break.
So if you had to go in right now, you're just equal, or you're more bearish?
I guess I'll say maybe because DXY, the US dollar currency index, is at the moment pushing upwards. I guess I'm more 60% bearish, 40% bullish.
Percentages
like
are nice.
Yeah.
It's not about being right or wrong. It's about being percentage right.
It's about
Percentage
winning
confident.
more of your positions than losing, right? And you don't have to be, as long as you're above 50%. Yeah. All right. Well, let's jump to Link, because with this consolidation of Bitcoin, the altcoins have been hot as hell, and Link just reached new all-time highs, and oracles.
Decentralized oracles. Not the oracles that these centralized exchanges rely on, but decentralized ones that are more provably true. And so when DEXs start taking off, I'm thinking decentralized oracles are going to be there too.
Mm-hmm.
What is an oracle exactly?
Something that would give the price of Bitcoin to close trades on.
Essentially, Link allows you to input real-world data into smart contracts so that they can be run in a more decentralized way. Because, for example, if there was an insurance smart contract that paid out based on the weather, like how do you fit the weather into a smart contract? How do you get that external data into the coding, right? So Link does it in a decentralized way, allowing essentially real-world data to be integrated into smart contracts.
Oh, nice. Cool.
So, yeah, it's looking good. On the technical analysis side, I don't know, maybe you can give your thoughts. It just broke through all-time high.
I mean, usually when you're breaking through all-time high, a lot of individuals are going to be looking to, take profits or what have you. But from a trader's perspective, that's a confirmed bull market. It's broken all resistance. There's really no resistance at all coming up going forward. So
sky's the limit?
Yeah, sky's the limit at this point. And we all know the Chainlink Marines and all of them, they're just going to throw their life savings at this and pump it up to unseen heights. So I'm bullish on Link.
Yeah, it just broke $6 for the first time. Went to $6.50. It's right at $5.75 right now. But yeah, that seems like a great one. Let's jump to one of the OG coins, XRP. Thoughts on the fundamentals for XRP?
I love this tool that Wolf dropped on the chart here. Maybe you want to tell people what these blue lines mean.
Oh, so those are the
Time sequence.
No. The Fibonacci time zones. So basically, if you look at the older charts for Ripple, which this one would be on Poloniex, and you line up basically the cycles of the pump and the dump and the peak of each of the first cycles. You connect those, you'll basically see the Fibonacci time zones of when the next cycles will be. And I believe next week or very close to it, we're coming up on the fifth cycle of this Fibonacci coming
How
up,
low is this now? Under 90%.
90% from the all-time high?
Under 90%. That's cheap enough. It might go a bit lower into December, but it's cheap enough, I think, right now.
Yeah, I started making a small gain in the last week or two. Did about 10 to 15%, but it's... And anything around this is at the bottom of the range. So,
well, I think another good thing to realize with Ripple too, though, is that because they're constantly releasing all these coins, you're gonna have the pumps and dumps. Basically, the rallies that it goes through, they're gonna be quick, because basically the market makers and all the whales, etc., they just FOMO spike the price all the way up, so that once the release of new coins come out within a month or whatever, it's already gone through its whole pump and dump cycle, and it's already rejecting down from there. So if it does pump up, I'm aiming for $3, and hopefully $3. $3.
The banksters, they're rich.
Yeah. And hopefully it'll come down or it'll reach there in a very quick time, within a month. So that's what I'm aiming for and hoping for.
Nice. Yeah, no, it's being around for so long, having this history of pumping to $3 already, and being involved with so many different banks. You can almost see it
bouncing off long-term resistance right here.
Yeah.
That red line.
It's looking good. All right, guys, let's jump to Stellar Lumens. Very similar project to Ripple, has a lot of history, was consolidating for over a year, and it just recently broke out of its resistance level. And this is, what is it, 400 to 500% back to sort of its regular range. It dropped a lot.
So the bottom floor that we're consolidating at right now, you see it everywhere on all the altcoins, right? So it's basically a year-long consolidation that just goes flat. The flat lines has 2 peaks usually, but once it breaks out of that resistance top, then it'll have a throwback and then launch up. From the bottom, it'll usually be around like 400, 500%. You can see the same with Archain. You can see the same with Zilliqa and countless other altcoins. Nice. So yeah, I mean, right now it looks great for a rally up. And Ripple and Stellar XLM pump simultaneously. Usually they're hard forks of one another. So the fact that XLM looks so bullish just basically reinforces the fact that Ripple's going to pump, and vice versa. So yeah, both looking pretty good for right now. Yeah,
I mean, with so many of these charts all consolidating and then all breaking out of their resistance at around the same time, it's looking really good for the market altogether. And one of the other coins that did that as well was Archain.
Ooh, you guys know this is my favorite.
We know you love Archain.
Yeah, tell us all about it.
30% gain today.
Concurrency. It's hard to explain because the computer science behind this kind of stuff is crazy. Like, have you guys heard of the word concurrency? If you haven't, go read that up on that, and you'll see a concurrent blockchain is probably going to be better than a parallel blockchain, and way better than a sequential blockchain. And this is one of the only coins going for concurrency.
Because Ethereum runs with sequential transactions,
currently, right? But they're hoping for parallel with the Ethereum 2.0, which... But one thing I've understood after a long time is really important. I'm a pre-early adopter, so there's going to be a step before Archain, so you can see Ethereum is going to fill that step, but this is the next level past that. 5-10 years from now.
Yeah, and one of the other things to mention is
crazy pattern there broke through, just like Wolf was talking about earlier.
Yeah, and also they have the co-op.
To top it off, it's a co-op.
Yeah. It's the governance and the community is like no other project
coin
as well. So
as far as I know, it's the only cooperatively owned cryptocurrency.
Well, if we're going to talk about communities, though, we obviously have to talk about Dogecoin. Because Dogecoin has one of the best communities that crypto can ask for.
All of crypto is a Doge community.
And it's been consolidating as well, just like these other coins, for over a year. And 2-3 days ago, it pumped 100% in the bag.
Over 100%
in one day.
Yeah, it's the fact that it's consolidated for such a long time. It's the same thing as Ripple. It goes through these pump and dump cycles, right? But the fact that it's consolidated for such a long time before it started this little rally that I guess was triggered by TikTok, even though I think that's
Doge.
I think that's a little
Dogecoin is just fueled by memes on Twitter and kids on TikTok and Robinhood traders who are tired of buying penny stocks and are now looking at Dogecoin because you can buy it without buying Bitcoin through Robinhood.
You need to think about this. Robinhood traders are so noobish that they were buying companies that were bankrupt and pumping it. So if they're already buying basically the shit coins of stock market, of course they're going to be buying Dogecoin.
And the community's goal is Doge to $1, right?
It's going to happen. Crypto's taken over the world for me. I guess
Yeah, no, it's taken over every day here.
Sure.
And exciting.
Shouldn't make guaranteed predictions. We don't know if Doge
It is. It doesn't mean it's going to take over the
It
world
makes
forever.
sense to me, but it's all about percentages, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I'm 99% confident, but there's that 1% chance that it doesn't happen.
For sure. Yeah. But there's so many believers, so it's growing. And that's all the time that we have for today, guys. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the Crypto Coin Show on YouTube. Follow the Crypto Coin Show on Twitter. Follow Jesse Couch on Twitter.
We forgot about this one. Go back. This is one of the most important things. This is why we're doing this episode. This is what we need you guys to do. We need to get the Doge emoji added to the hashtag. Whoever we have to talk to, we need to get in contact with them. It has to happen.
Well, just tag Jack Dorsey and Elon Musk, because of course, he's the CEO of Doge. Tag them both in a tweet. Send out a tweet. Say, give us an emoji or a emoticon, whatever you want to call it, for the Doge hashtag, and just spam it to them until you annoy them enough to
do it
to add
today.
it.
Yeah, do it.
Right
We've done
now.
it. Awesome, guys. All right. Subscribe to our Twitters, at Crypto Coin Show, at Jesse Couch, at I'm Not the Wolf. That's all they have for this episode on 3 Doges.
Great show, guys.